Miss Anderson Video Broadcasting.
I've done a lot of things. I owned a restaurant. I've been a stay-at-home mom. I have worked in sales. I worked as a wedding coordinator at Barnsley Gardens. I've done a little bit of everything. Worked for a senator. Worked for a radio station. Well, when I was in college, I decided that I thought I wanted to be famous and be a famous reporter and famous newswoman. And so I took broadcast and video production in college. It was mass communications was the name of my major. And I wanted to work in the industry, never thought about actually teaching it. Probably just in college we had a, kind of like what we do here, The Wire, we had like a weekly news broadcast that we would do for the whole entire school. It was on like a local cable channel. And probably the biggest thing was being the anchor of that and doing not waiting so long to become a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher when I first started school, and I waited 20 years of my life before I actually made that happen, so wouldn't have waited so long to do that. Well, I did my student teaching here in English, and I really like Woodland. Really, it's more the job chose me than me choosing Woodland. I looked for a job for 3 years before I found this job, and I was very excited because I loved my student teaching experience here, and I wanted to be at Woodland. It was definitely in my top 2 or 3 places to teach, so I was very excited to get the opportunity to teach here, and I'm very sad to be leaving here. Probably just things that will be entertaining, like funny things, because what's funny to me might not be funny to you. Probably in college when the Braves won one of the National League Championship, and they were going to the World Series. A bunch of my sorority sisters and I, it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night when the game was over, and we knew the Braves were going to be flying back into Atlanta, and we jumped in the car and drove to the Atlanta airport and crawled up on top of things to see the Braves get off the plane and wave and yell for them and cheer for them when they got back to Atlanta. Okay, when I retire, I'm just going to enjoy my children and sitting around doing nothing, all the stuff I don't get to do now. Crazy, responsible, friendly. I guess that's it. You said a few, so that's a few. It's been really good. The teachers here, I think, are very, very nice. I have made some really good teacher friends. I feel like I have become friends with my students. I really love all my students, like you girls. I really do love my students, and one thing that I really like is the fact that if students enjoy my class, they can take it more than one time. So I get to know students more than a lot of teachers, because technically I could have students in my class for 4 years in a row. So I feel like I get to know people a lot better than somebody who just has a student for a semester or for a school year and then they're gone. So that's one thing that I really, really like. But I like the students, the administration is great here, and the students are really great.
Thank you for watching by Cristina and Melynda.